able to find this phone. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but patience is critical. That is what you need to do. It's just imagination. You lose your phone, that is the procedure that you need to follow. But right now, we want to pivot into a different discussion. And we're talking about artificial intelligence because actually the past week and this week, we've seen a lot happening in the AI space. We saw China come up with a product called DeepSeek, and everyone is downloading DeepSeek, and they're asking, how can I take advantage of this? Or is it better than ChatGPT? It's essentially the wars. We can call it Cold War of AI. And the big question is, even as these big boys fight, where does it leave Africa? Where does it leave Kenya on matters of artificial intelligence? Right now, I'm joined by Tony Ndungu, who's the founder of Kitabu, an AI-powered assistant for Kenyan educators and learners. And Tony, thank you very much. Thank you for making time to speak to us.
Thank you for having me.
I mean, artificial intelligence is the future. Just recently, I saw the future of work and jobs report. And technology is shaping our present and our future. This war that we're seeing between US and China, just in brief, what exactly is going on there?
It's a computation battle. The long and short of it is for the longest time, America's resources have enabled them to be in front when it comes to technology, especially with situations like the chip ban, because you need chips to create computers that can think as well as they need to give us artificial intelligence. The challenge, though, is China, with all the restrictions they had, and in 1,000th the price, created an artificial intelligence model, which is what we call AI tools, that is better than what America has spent $6 billion creating. And then they go on to create that product and offer it for free as an open source model. So what the US has invested hundreds of billions of dollars doing, China has spent 1,000th of the price and has made it available for free everywhere in the world. And the thing that is fascinating about that is it has made artificial intelligence democratized so that you don't have to be a wealthy, whether it's a nation or a corporation or a country, to be able to take advantage of it. Absolutely everyone can go online and download DeepSeek. And even now as we speak, and I like how you said this is the newest news. No, the newest news is that Alibaba of Jack Ma has now created an even better version that came out today called Qwen 2.5 that is beating DeepSeek and is also free and available online. And this one even creates videos, pictures, music, text, and speaks to you. So it's called multimodal. And all of that is available for everyone. So the conversation is really crazy.
That's crazy.
And changing very fast.
And even as we see this, because China is pretty innovating very quickly, I don't know whether they were just waiting for a moment to pounce and show up big time. We've seen the impact on the stocks, of which what's happening in the States. That's crazy, man.
In 3 days. I think the way technology has always worked is you go to venture capitalists or private equity or government, you raise a big bunch of money, you spend it over a period of time, and then you create a product eventually that you sell to people, and then you make that money back. A lot of these companies, whether it is Facebook, all of these companies have done that. They raise a lot of money. Facebook and Amazon were famously non-profitable for a very long time, years, sometimes even decades. Then when they make money, they make a lot of money. Whereas other companies and other countries don't do that. What they do is they create a product, it's small, they test it, it works, they grow it like a normal business. Advantages in the US where they have a lot of risk capital, money that can go into these ideas and grow the businesses. China doesn't have that approach. They build for people to use. And so what's happening now is the tech infrastructure, the financial spaces that are giving this money to technology companies are questioning whether they will get their return on investment. And that's why you saw a very large drop in the value of companies like NVIDIA, Microsoft, and OpenAI and all of them. It's because they don't believe that if China can create something better than what we have and provide it for free, we may never get the return on the billions of dollars worth of investment we have put behind these companies. Therefore, the value of the company goes down drastically.
You know, everyone tends to follow Nancy Pelosi's trading history, and she sold some of NVIDIA stocks just weeks prior to that. I don't know whether she's a prophetess or something of the sort. But let's bring in the continent of Africa.
Yeah.
Because these are the big boys. And we're told when the big boys fight, the grass is what is hot. And Africa most of the times is seen as the grass. But I think technology can be the great equalizer.
Well, yes.
AI, how can it play equalizer across the world, especially for the continent of Africa?
This is an intelligence generation. The technology we've used has always brought intelligence to the forefront, whether it is trying to, from the basics of a calculator to the complexities of a supercomputer. Efficiency is driven by intelligence. What artificial intelligence has done, and AI in general, it's democratized intelligence. Every single person with a smartphone in the world can download DeepSeek or OpenAI or Llama or Anthropic or any of these tools and use it to leverage their business, their relationships, their health. It's a tool that everybody can use. And a lot of people don't understand that AI is a utility now, like power and water and roads and healthcare. And that is what they should see it as. Context, 30% of the jobs on this planet will be lost over the next 5 to 10 years to AI solutions. But 27% more jobs will be created because of artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And you want to be amongst those who take advantage of the tool and figure out how to take your business or your company or your job and elevate it.
Okay.
So a lot of folks on the continent need to understand that the opportunity is now in their hands. The same way power is in your hands. Uko na stima nyumbani, you have electricity in your house. You can do things with that.
Yes.
Take this thing and use it for yourself. And apply it in your business, in your life, in your teaching, in your learning, because it's right there and it's ready for you to use it.
Definitely. Briefly, as we finish, in terms of that application, because I feel most of the times we underutilize the devices that we have.
This is true.
Yeah, so in terms of some of the low-hanging fruits that Kenyans can start doing right now and start seeing the impact of AI in their lives, what will that be?
Anything. And this is the part that is, if you want to make chapos and you want to find a new way of making chapati, go online, go on to ask ChatGPT to give you ideas. If you're trying to make more money for your business, get on ChatGPT, tell it what you do in detail. And it has voice, so it can hear you, and learn what it tells you and implement. If you're trying to teach a child who's struggling with mathematics or chemistry or Kiswahili, get on there. Ask, how do I help my child improve quadrilaterals? Whatever it is you're doing today, the moment you're done with this show, hello to everyone, pull your phone out, download an AI chatbot, whether it's ChatGPT or Anthropic or DeepSeek, and ask the question that is currently in your mind. Ask that question and see what the answer is. You can use it right now.
Wow, that's incredible. You can use it right now.
Right now.
And that is the call to action. Use it right now.
Right now.
Thank you very much, Tony.
Thank you for having me.
Beautiful. Tony Ndungu, and he has an awesome platform, Kitabu. They are impacting education sector from student to systems to teachers, the whole value chain, transforming it using the power of AI. We take a short break right here on Weekend Prime. Still more to come. Stay tuned. Kenya Power calls for a ban in the sale of copper scrap metal. We tell you in our business news next.